Every one of you watching this screen, look out.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
What did I tell you about cartoons?
They've got a lot of brains, and they've got a lot of chutzpah.
Tell me how comic books make you feel, Dave.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Hello, this is Frantz Kantor, cartoonist, illustrator, toon talker, and I'm here with...
Jim Bridges, and I'm the president of the Australian Cartoon Museum.
Right.
And this is obviously a subject close to your heart, Frantz.
Yes, I love spark plugs. No,
that's a phallic symbol. That's not a spark plug. That's a phallic symbol. Oh, it is a spark plug. Sorry.
Plug. Oh, did you think that they'd have phallic symbols in advertising?
Well, they do. They do.
All right, so this is a little book called Meet Mr. Product, which you can buy. It's put out by Inside Editions, and
and this is volume one.
Written by
Volume 1.
Yeah, volume 1. Warren Dotson, Masu Tazane. We'll actually review the second book in a few weeks' time. But the graphic art of the advertising character. Now, the advertising character just simply means mascots.
Mascot, yes.
So as sporting teams have their mascots, so do advertising. And we've kind of grown up with products or mascots.
We all have.
Cartoons being used as mascots, and they're very, very powerful. So this is the end papers, obviously sort of a smattering of the different styles, from the anthropomorphic products to the very weird anthropomorphic products to something more aesthetically pleasing and more modern. So it's right, it's a very big...
Chiquita banana.
Yeah.
Well, that's a straight pinch of
Disney.
Carmen Miranda.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's 1950 because she did
cover
stuff in the 40s.
Of promotional sheet music. So this was, it's like an anthropomorphic food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the, Meet Me in the Lobby marching product, marching food. So it's sort of like that.
I don't think many people would remember that. Meet Me in the Lobby.
You can probably...
They were ads at the pictures for you to go out and buy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meet Me in the Lobby, yeah. Oh.
Aunt Jemima's new tempting menus and recipes. So the idea of
46.
Yeah, 1946.
Pancake mix.
Yeah. Well,
and it was on the cover of a recipe book.
Well, olden times they used to use people like for product spokespeopeople.
Yeah, but they'd have a specific type of person.
Yeah.
Quaker, like Quakies.
Quaker Oats.
Yeah. And they've actually got Quakers on them.
It was very popular to have a logo mascot.
Yeah.
So you have a mascot that represents a company that stands beside the name Quaker.
Yeah.
And if you can represent that in a cartoon form, then you have, like a good graphic design, you have maximum versatility.
There's Michelin.
There's the Michelin Man.
Made out of tyres, and he's smoking smoke rings here. That's definitely...
This is from Scribner's magazine. This is 1910.
Yeah, 1910.
So the idea, so you have to think about this. These are mascots, cartoon mascots. In the early days of cartoon, this is 1910, so it'll be the very early days of animated cartoon.
Yes.
Or even before. So most people are not really super familiar with the aesthetically pleasing
Didn't
cartoon
change much
character.
from the 50s. I've got stuff of his in the 50s, so his head's in the shape of a wine glass. He's a connoisseur.
Yeah.
Mr. Brandy Man.
Yeah, Martel Brandy. So the idea is that to have a mascot which you could... it gives a character to the brand. It gives a friendly character to the brand.
Lovely little
people
design
relate
here.
to characters.
Yeah, the cigarette smoke actually incorporates his eye, his one eye.
or creates an army.
Yeah, yeah.
So the idea behind these is that a cartoon character will encapsulate some form of personality and imbue a story that the brand needs to be associated with. And the benefits of using a cartoon character are always that they don't take drugs, they're not corrupt, all these sort of things.
You can't sack them.
Well, you can't sack them.
Yeah.
But they also they're evergreen because we have like things like not Mr. Sheen. What was I going to say? The Fly, Louis the Fly.
Yeah.
Which
in Australia, yes.
Yeah. So that's for Mortine. So it's something that they've been used for many different generations, and they slightly change, and the story's upbeat.
He's smoking a corn cob.
Change.
His couch has got corn on it.
Yeah, this is the Jolly Green Giant.
Yes.
So a lot of these you may be familiar with only in name, right? But I promise you that this is an American book, so the products are going to be American.
Yeah.
So this is the birth of this whole concept, the whole idea. This
Elsie.
Elsie, yeah. The blueberry, what is it called?
Well, the cow, Borden. Yeah, promotional store sign. Well, that's cute. Looks almost Disney, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well,
and look,
cows used to sell butter and milk.
She's got the daisy chain around her neck.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Vicky Victory.
Yeah. Your
Save
hero,
steel.
Borden. Save steel. Yeah.
Well, there's a penguin, so you'd have the cool penguin because it's cool. Menthol flavored cigarettes.
45. 45.
Well, at the same time as they had camels.
I think,
camel
that's true, but I don't think Australia got cool till the early 60s.
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
Union made. Union made. That's really interesting for an American product, isn't it?
Well, unions deserve cancer as well.
Oh, look! There's
the old gold king.
Yeah,
but it's a queen
with girls. Yeah,
dancing girls.
It's king size.
1953.
It's king size. It's all this double.
Yeah. There's a beautiful mascot.
Jerry Moore.
Yeah. So this is Tony the Tiger. Was a mascot for Frosties, sugar Frosties, or Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, as they are known all over the world.
Can you do his voice?
No.
I liked his voice. I like the way he's drawn too. Oh yes. Oopslay.
Yeah.
That's Pig Latin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Toucan Sam.
Alog's K. Yeah.
Tastes like fruit and goes crunch to boot.
That's right. 63. Yeah.
You can see the style of the cartoon reflects the era, right?
Yes.
So all of this stuff is very, very much UPA centered in terms of its simplicity and
colour and design.
Yeah. So very, beautiful use of gouache and flat colour.
I have a feeling that
personality is simple.
I have a feeling it was invented by a dentist. 90% sugar, I think. Miss Fluffy Rice.
She's a spoon.
She's a spoon. Yeah, very fluffy.
So I love these little section chapter headings. They're really bizarre.
So we're into food now.
Yeah. So Marty Mayrose. I don't know. Detailed promotional hand. These are hand puppets.
Hand puppets, yes.
So some of these.
I don't think we ever got these in Australia.
I don't remember ever seeing a hand puppet, but they were very popular in the States, early 60s.
You can buy them online and stuff, and they're very pricey.
So you can see how products... that looks really disturbing, doesn't it?
Yeah, very aggressive for an orange.
Yeah, so it's a corn kernel.
Yeah,
kernel.
Corn kernel, yes.
Same pronunciation, different spelling, different meaning.
King salad.
Yeah.
It's very funny. She's cute. She's an old hand
like
from the Rio Grande.
Alka-Seltzer kid, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a lift.
A lift. Okay. Friskies, cat and dog.
There's a cannibal pig. So piggy snacks.
Yeah.
Friskies.
Yeah.
Because I see possibilities. They just use heads. They're beautiful components, little graphic designs themselves.
Well, really the kids wouldn't be buying this stuff But kids...
Well, you have to look beyond kids. You've got to look at popular culture.
Yeah.
Is really...
That's good. I mean, that's
applies to everybody. It's mushroom.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. So, kippers from Norway.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Mighty fine.
Yeah. This
Bumblebee brand.
Yeah. So the possibilities are endless with
chocolates.
Mascots.
Yes. This is interesting.
Whitman's.
Yeah.
Very famous brand.
Hot Dan the Mustard Man. I remember this. We had this here.
What is that? Cream wheat.
It's Rastus.
Rastus.
Of course, it wouldn't last 10 seconds a day.
No, it's very racist.
Colonel Nut of Brazil. Sunny Jim Force.
Yeah.
Tip Top. We had the Tip Top baker, but he was different.
Well, it's more like a French.
Clap hands, here comes the Brockhoff baker. Clap hands, here comes the biscuit man. And that was, and Tip Top bread. Fetch.
Yeah.
Soybean days.
Beautiful. Look at that.
These are stickers.
Pickle guy.
These are buttons. These are buttons. Yeah.
Well, promote anything.
So that means badges. That's American for badges, isn't it?
Yeah.
Buttons? Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need no stinking badges.
I'm snooty. Call me Colonel.
Yeah. So these are anthropomorphic food. Anthropomorphic food is it has its genesis locked in time. So it's really before a more aesthetically.
Well, it's the
pleasing
product,
cartoon.
but you put eyes on it.
Basically,
and turn it into a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the 60s, you're able to design a beautiful cartoon character which has all of the appeal of Mr. Magoo or Fred Flintstone or something like that, in order to help marry the mascot or the product and the message.
These are all peanuts.
Yeah.
Empress
That's not
peanuts. No, that page.
Yeah.
Well, that's Bertie Bassett, licorice.
Yeah. Sous B. So some of these.
Honey.
This is like a 1950s. This is 1948.
Yeah.
So this would be like a 1950s greeting card.
Yeah,
for kids.
and that design would be in kids' books and everything.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Mary
That type
Blair
of-
probably.
Mary Blair. Oh, so you do watch Disney?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Chicken of the
Chicken of the
Sea.
Sea Mermaid.
Look at her. She looks 51. She looks a bit 60s to me. What do you reckon?
It's hard to tell, but this sort of simplicity would be very popular in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
What year is that? 1974. Okay.
Put yourself in your canary's place, says Charlie Chirp.
Yeah, well, this is
And
obviously
it's
1940s.
birdseed. It's birdseed.
Yeah.
1940s. Okay.
Dinty Moore in 1973. You start to see it's referring to
popular culture, as you said.
Well,
what was his name?
The TV. 1973 there'd be TV shows like.
What was his name?
Whose name?
Oh no, the character. He looks like a character in some series. So this is popular.
George of the Jungle, Dudley Do-Right.
This was in England as well. That's used in a famous drawing of Scarf.
Yeah, so that's a beautiful little design.
Yeah,
this one here.
Little ghost. What's he selling?
Well, it looks like it.
Whipped cream. Whipped
cream.
Yeah.
Little Eskimos.
I like the
chefs.
The chef's hat. He's a star with
chefs. Chef's a very popular thing because they've got baked goods, especially.
Yeah.
You want to try to
and
get
they hold up the
chef.
They hold up the gear, don't they?
Yeah. So pickles, products.
Tom Tomato tours the world of Heinz. 57 varieties too. Oh, this is Mr. Coffee Nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Coffee knows you. You need coffee to keep him away. Oh, this is we're in Europe.
Wake you up, put you to sleep.
We're in France, aren't we?
Yeah.
1937.
Yeah. So
this is 50s.
Yeah. Well, no, this is 60s, 1967.
Yeah.
These are funny faces. These are a soft drink mix.
Yep. Choo Choo Cherry.
Yeah. So again, graphically simple ideas with these goofy faces.
Freckle Face Strawberry.
Yeah.
Lefty Lemon. Rootin' Tootin' Raspberry. Frosty. Oh, these are nice. aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, early tea bags.
So, looking through these as
They're
a
early tea
cartoonist,
bags. 54. God.
well, we probably didn't get them to the 60s,
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
So even as something as simple as a tablet, I've done designs of a mascot that was a tablet.
Yeah, well, it's just
So it's just
little
face on the product,
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised how effective it
Well, the moon face character is in everything, isn't
is.
it?
A fancy
Like
gesture.
it's a moon face character,
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah.
So this is a bit Betty Boop-ish.
Yeah, some of them are.
And that's
not
just
as
a
effective, but
cute
it's
baby with a different head on, isn't it?
Cupid doll.
With a different
So so reflecting the sign of the times, 1963, the style of the cartoons and greeting cards and kids' books and things like that. This is where they would come from. So from this era in the 60s, they're really appealing now directly towards the kids.
Now this is the Brandy
Or the
Man
mothers.
updated. This is Brandy Man updated.
Yeah. So
Mr. Sippy,
Mississippi, it's a
64.
yeah. The slushy drinks, they're all over that. These hats, these boater.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to the early 1900s.
Yeah, well, promoters, self-promoters, they do little dances and things like that.
Yeah.
So getting more, this is quite a smattering of
Well, this
graphic
is
design
European design, isn't
and
it?
early, advertising design mascots where the characters had these sort of crazy expressions. Kool-Aid, of course, the Kool-Aid Man is very famous.
Snappy Tom.
Snap-E Tom,
Yeah, Snappy Tom.
Yeah.
And that just looks British.
Yeah, look at these beautiful
Is it,
designs. They actually got a cartoonist
Yeah.
for once to do the mascot.
Yeah.
So he'd probably be, that would be because of commercial pen for hire. You'd be doing these little cartoons in newspapers or magazines, and then your agent would say, "Hey, we've got a job for you to do a mascot for a company." It's fun. These are great, aren't they? 1970s again. Promotional store display, so you can view the style of the animation. These are professional illustrators
What are
and
they flogging?
animators.
They're flogging beer.
Look at beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
And even the colours,
Yeah.
they're just really
Well, the colours are just as important as the...
compliment. This is a great book. I love the way they've laid everything out and looked at it carefully. It's really pristine. There's
Well,
no
it's a pity it's not bigger.
pixelation.
It's a pity it's not bigger.
Yeah.
Because I'm just worried that some of these small pictures are going to be some of the best stuff we see. Because it's only 2 inches. It's only 2 inches tall.
Yeah,
These
you can hold it up.
Yeah.
But
Snowcrop lemonade makes 1 quart. God, make your own lemonade.
I've never seen that. Nestles Quick. Have you guys seen that on Nestles Quick? Look at that. It's awesome stuff.
Here's the Sugar Man.
Yeah.
The Magic Cow. Cross-eyed. This is interesting. This is
Magic Cow 71.
Budman.
What's it? Budman. Oh, so it's like
87.
Yes, it's a beer.
That's a paper mask.
Yeah.
See the little holes here?
Yes.
Put your eyes.
Yeah. So that's how versatile the mascots are. They can be used as badges, puppets, masks, tokens, all of these sort of uses.
There's a bit of the Incredibles in that, do you think? Mr. Wiggle?
Yeah.
Kid stuff. Now we're in the kid stuff. Pinks and blues.
Yeah. What era?
Choo Choo Charlie. 68.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. So you would have seen these character
Yeah.
designs everywhere
Yeah.
in the 60s and
Yeah.
late 60s. They were so incredibly popular and prevalent everywhere.
Frosties.
Look at these. This is like a Mary Blair style gouache. See how flat the characters are? Beautiful stuff. Sweet, simple. That's it. Yeah.
Lips and teeth and some eyes just above his on the
Bucky
gum.
Beaver, 1956.
Oh, I remember him. They
It was
came
an
out
animated
here.
commercial for Ipana.
Ipana, yeah. Tuffy
Brusher.
Yeah.
Dip and
Hubbard.
sips. You can start to see the the prevalence of animated cartoons coming forward into the realm of mascots.
Joe Blow.
Yeah, bubblegum. See it. That's from an actual packet. You can see the printing, the misregistration of the print.
Ding dongs.
This is an early Snap Crackle Pop.
1933.
1933.
And they're paper masks.
Yeah. They
So
are.
they would be on
So
the
you could put
they'd
these
be
on
the
and
back.
creep out your parents.
Well, they'd be cut out of the box, or they were separate.
They'd be out of the box.
Yeah.
They'd
You had to cut them off
be
the box.
separate.
And this is
More wrapper. What are these? Snack pies. These are snack pies.
scooter pie. Well, it's the Beatles. It's the
Doop-de-doo. More
it's-
pies.
it's
Marshmallow
you know.
pies. Puddinhead. 1968.
Chesty,
Yeah.
matey.
Matey. Mr. Bubble.
They're not trying to. They're mixing it all up, aren't they? It's obviously this book is put together by designers.
Yeah.
Mr. Softy. I like his face with the cone on it.
Versatile to see them all on one page.
Charlie
from
Chocks.
1952 to 1965, 1940, 1971. Just seeing them all on one page.
Yeah.
It's just really exciting to refer to them.
Wrigley Zoo. Well, that's Chewy Gum, isn't it? Spearmint Kid.
Spearmint.
Yeah. Frittos. The Fritto Kid.
There's a kangaroo, Jiffaroo, peanut spread, Jiffy peanut spread. So these are mascots that don't necessarily have to be, referring
Well,
to
some of these might be
to
just
the food.
Some of these might have been just one-offs, and they've moved
Well,
on.
perhaps America's a huge place. So,
Yeah.
they could have had different ones for each state.
Eskimo Pie Kid,
Yeah,
but they had sticks on theirs. We didn't.
yeah, we have something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
we have Eskimo pies, but there's no stick on it. There's Tony again.
yeah. Tony the Tiger.
And look at this. Look how simple that is.
Yeah,
63. What play sets? Trans. Yeah. Okay.
good stuff.
Ooh.
So there's a bubble gum. You can
Yeah.
see the poor printing. The out of registration.
Yeah.
That was very expensive filters. All these things now today to get that look. And they did it so.
It looks like he's.
This is Count Chocula. This is a cereal, and Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and the Yummy Mummy. These were very famous cereals.
Who
in the
did
States.
this? Who did? Like he looks.
Who animated
his
them?
style's familiar, especially him.
Hanna-Barbera did some, I think,
Okay.
but they would have just hired, whatever
Yeah.
animator could do that.
Plenty of
commercial.
glutton. The Adventures of Quake and Quisp.
Yeah, this is
Cereals.
Sugar Crisps.
Yeah.
So he became eventually, I think he was, so you can see the style is almost like a little golden book style.
Yeah.
So they probably would have used one of the illustrators from, little golden books to actually do the ad. That's how.
We should do some golden books. What do you think?
Yeah,
Because a lot of really good artists work with them,
absolutely. Yeah,
Danny Donut.
yeah.
He's got a little hole for your nose, see? You expect to see bigger.
It's a tuma.
By the time I get to Phoenix,
Yeah,
I'll be car sick.
yeah.
Drive dogs and suds, and here's the dog, and they're all having their
Drive-in
hot dog.
restaurants.
Yeah,
So it's almost.
Doggy Diner.
It almost kind of looks like a movie poster from the 1960s.
Yeah, but by the time I get to Phoenix, it's funny. And hang on, what is it? Because it's got stereo written up there. It's a record, is it? No, it's an album, but look, it's got
Promotional.
stereo up there.
Yeah, promotional. It's probably got a jingle.
Pizza Hut?
They put it on a single.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pizza Hut.
And Big Boy. Well,
Yeah. Bob's.
that's 1950. Big Boys had quite a few changes.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
He's never looked better.
Well, it's a hand puppet.
Yeah. Burger King. Yeah, these are cloth hand puppets.
Yeah.
You should. If I think we might have some of these. So,
Well, the museum hasn't got any.
well, I've got some. I'll donate them to them.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you hear that, folks?
So here we
You're
go.
a witness.
So we're moving on.
Yeah.
So more chefs, right?
Yeah.
Different ways. It's such a popular thing, chefs. Because people love food. There's something about
McDonald's.
cartoons that makes you so hungry.
You reckon?
Yeah, McDonald's, burgers. Oh, one of my favorites. Burger King, the Burger King. So, yeah. The home of the Whopper. Fantastic
Oscar,
stuff.
who did this?
Yeah, combining graphic design. These are more masks.
That's a menu.
Is it a menu?
It's a menu. You open them up.
And it's a mask
See?
as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it's a menu. Oh, well, there'd be one sheet on the
Yeah.
back of it. Yeah.
This is how cartoons
Sambos.
are.
Yeah.
Cartoons are so flexible. They can be used for
I think the best thing I ever saw on the back of cereal packets were masks.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait
Hi
to.
boy, happy boy,
Just
bun
that-
boy.
that doesn't
Bun
look
boy!
Bun boy, yeah.
Look at that.
And what this guy's
1960?
selling
When was
cigarettes,
that?
but he's selling-
1950.
He's
Tasty
selling
Boy.
matchsticks, look.
Matchbook, yeah. The Tasty Boy from 1950, where the smart set orbits. So this is 1950, right? So we're already starting to think about man in space before they even entered the space race.
And there he is, Colonel Sanders.
There's Colonel Sanders.
1952. 1952.
Yeah, let's have a close-up of that. That looks really cool.
And of course he's got a walking stick.
Yeah.
He's he
That's
must
to hit
he must be about
McDonald's
130.
patrons.
Not out.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's such incredible, simple,
Simplicity, yeah.
beautiful expressions. It's just full of happiness and makes you
Sambo's restaurant. Yeah. Well, kids would love all this. They drive in and see these
Yeah.
things, you know.
Donkey
Donut
Donut
Head.
Head. It's based on the Mr. Potato Head.
That's
This
a
is
toy box.
1967.
That's a toy box.
So these are like, promotional toys using the mascots.
And so what's the date on that?
67.
Yeah, well, look at the design of the building.
Yeah.
It's like those early McDonald's shops that came out here, you know.
Yeah.
They're all built like that. Now here's Dixie Lee. Loops. Don't cook tonight. Call Chicken Delight.
Jolly Roger. These are restaurant mascots.
Yep.
So
Coco Spaceman.
yeah.
AC Bird.
Yeah.
Well, Pixie looks like he's early one of the Snap Crackle and Pops.
Yeah.
Tasty Freeze. TF.
This is peculiar, isn't it? Because they're like Tasty Freezes, syrupy, sort of sugary stuff. This is a fish thing. But these guys, this is a little duckling and a little rooster or a rooster.
Well,
these are actually things that you eat that are animals.
That's a burger wrapper.
So,
Come on, everybody, and
weird.
help yourself to a great big piece of delicious fried chicken.
yeah.
And you don't even
This
see his
guy here
eyes.
with his beautiful head.
Yeah. I don't think much of this one.
His head's floating off the product.
He's a washing machine, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a deep fat fryer.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think much of this one.
No. Well,
It's a serving
in
box.
73. Yeah.
Well, there's some great things on serving boxes. Power mine. Oh, Sonny.
Yeah. That's an interesting light
Randy
bulb.
the transistor radio. Yeah, because
It's
reversed.
upside down inverted.
Yeah. 55.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's interesting. Transistors coming in, 63.
Yep.
And Ronson the robot.
Ronson lighters.
That's right.
There you go.
And
So
there's,
that's a character made up of the letters.
yes, KD. So that's Ken. It's an ashtray. That's part of an ashtray. I've always loved those images.
Some little Japanese
Version
of the mascot?
A little,
little electric shaver.
yeah. But look how the
Lines.
eyes are. I mean, see how they're on the side. That's interesting.
So, looking at gas flames,
Miss Flame, yeah.
and flames and things like that.
Yeah.
What do you make out of? Basically, the cartoonist's job is to look at the product and come up with a character that refers to the product. So you've got something in there that's truthful.
Well, that was
to the actual
that was
product
part of
itself.
a comic book promotion, and it's
For the Gas Association,
Yeah,
American
yeah.
Gas Association.
yeah.
So,
This is interesting. You only see one eye and just the eyebrow and one thing.
well, that's the use of graphic design
Yeah.
to simplify, and reduce everything down to simple components. So looking at that, there's a photograph of the actual product, right?
Yeah.
Given arms and legs.
Well, this is antifreeze on the side of the can.
Yeah.
It's frozen his eye off.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are great. Look at that
Yeah.
face.
What year is that? That's
Illustration.
45. Yeah.
1945. This would be in in a magazine promotional store displays. Wow, the research that they've done for this is amazing.
So,
Not just magazines, they've gone in and looted
Mr. Civil Defence.
historical documents from companies.
Did Norman Rockwell do any ads? That'd be highfalutin.
He did
ads.
war bonds
Yeah.
and stuff for the. What did he do? Did war bonds, things for the war.
That's MX Magnaflux.
I don't think he did mascots or anything like that.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at here is the sheer joy and energy that the cartoon can communicate to the consumer, with such simplicity and such incredible brevity.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Mr. Dumont, he sells oscilloscopes.
Yeah, that's just.
How many people would be buying an oscilloscope? It's obviously a
magazine ad?
yeah. James Matic, our wired man. We use James Way Power. What? Clawing.
So even the styles of the
Yeah.
animation of the characters, the styles of the characters evoke certain eras.
It's interesting
that
how
you
they've
wanted to
left
replicate.
it done like that, isn't it? Just interesting. And these are just one line, it's almost like, see that?
Yeah, like the Michelin.
Yeah. Ooh, these are great. Look at that.
That's a beautiful look at that.
Yeah.
That's a gas flame, a little
Yeah.
mascot of a girl in a party dress.
Penny Flame.
And not party dress, she's got an apron.
It's Penny Flame.
Penny flame.
I don't think it's too early for Penny Lane, isn't it? Isn't it? It's too early. It's not a send up of Penny Lane. No. This is very 50s, isn't it? Or that 60s.
Yeah.
Get me out of this dump. Jack Scrap. Okay. Remember these? There were lots of these things, like about.
These are, what are they, fuses or
Well, they're
Valves.
Valves, yeah.
glass valves?
Yeah, I remember ads like
TVs.
that. Yeah.
Stick them in underneath.
And your radio.
I used to hang out underneath the TV and look up, and it'd be like a Jetsons city of glass, like Metropolis or something. These
Motherboards and
little towers of valves inside.
Mr. and Mrs. Telephone, Miss Bell, and that's Mr. Bell. And what's this? It's so nice to have this man around the house. So Mr. controls automatic oven controls. All the women, singing. I am Mido.
I am Mido.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah,
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Aluminum.
yeah.
Aluminum.
Promotional playing card.
Aluminum.
That's a movie, isn't it? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
photographic
movie reel.
supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. B.
Punching a clock. What's he doing there?
He's punching the clock. Ooh.
Norga. Vinyl fabric. What's Norga? 1967 Uniroyal vinyl coated fabric promotional tag. So this was a tag that you attached to.
Well, you turn it off
product.
on the other back and it have all the information.
Right.
Look at those corny guns.
Yeah.
They're corny, aren't they?
Yeah. But they're electronic tubes.
Yeah, it's interesting how you can see into them. There's that natural gas, the gas genie.
Yeah, so see the inventiveness
Take me
of
to your litter.
The cartoonist.
Trash cans.
Turbines.
United trash cans. Take me to your litter.
Yeah. So it's a pun on take me to your leader, take
Yeah.
me to your litter.
It's a terrible punch.
Yeah.
This is look at
I
all
like
these. Look at all
putting
these.
in better.
Look at all these flames. He's great. He's classic.
Yeah, it's made up of
He's
it's a
classic.
sculpture.
I vaguely remember this.
Why is he Scottish? We don't know. Philip Screwman, 1942. Why is he Scottish? We don't know. Just because he is. Gives it more character. So, products, it looks like products.
That's
that are
Mr.
coming
Western
alive.
Electric.
Kids looking at these at the
Yeah.
time would say, Dad, this is we've got to get this product.
Well, they're also walking
so
off.
much fun.
They're also walking off the page, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is like inspires the kid in all of us to buy these products. You know.
It's a lovely design.
And some of them, because this is America, they're very, very creative, and you know,
Blackie Carbon,
yeah.
Gummy Rings, Clatter,
So
Bad Clara.
these look like the character lineup of a cartoon show.
Yeah, yeah. Well, obviously influenced by a long time ago, Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
And
This
so
is
he's
the sticky
Barney.
tape. Yeah.
Barney, okay. I didn't know his name was Barney. He was the bear tape.
Bear tape. Yeah. Barney the bear.
Yeah, I didn't know he had a name.
Well, the boardroom probably named him Barney.
Yeah.
What goes with bear? Barney. You can't call him something else. Caramello.
Profile cams.
Polydyne.
Thrives on competition. Oh, dinosaur.
This is familiar. That,
Yes, yeah.
Based on Angry Woody
Camshafts.
Woodpecker.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I couldn't stand him.
1966. I loved him.
I know you did. I
Yeah.
couldn't stand him.
Yeah, Woody Woodpecker was great. I loved him too. This is Miss Esso. Miss Esso. Esso oil drop. So this is the drop of oil, which
Yeah.
is given a character.
The extra smilage.
Wow.
And look at this.
A Delco kid. It's cool.
Batteries. Oh, I like this.
Oh, here we
Mr.
go.
Viz
Cartoon
Spark.
celebrities. So are they cartoon celebrities?
I don't know.
not.
Who is he?
It could be Mr. Goodwrench.
Well, he probably is a cartoon of the bloke who flogged it. SO Tiger. That's it. VW girl.
So, as is the famous Tony the Tiger from the Kellogg cereal,
Yeah.
the Esso Tiger 1967, they had a deal
Beautifully drawn.
where they would not sue each other.
Really?
So the Esso, Kellogg's and Esso had this deal where
That's
you
right,
stick
yeah.
to petrol, we'll stick to cereal, and never the twain will meet.
Yes.
Right. So that's how they got that past the.
The
copyright.
OK Serviceman.
Yep.
And this is Start Hitchhiking.
Yep.
Wiry Joe says, and that's definitely a rocket or a phallic symbol or something. Look at this Hastings man. What's he? Steel bent. Okay. Piston rings. Sparky.
Look how unusual his face is.
Yeah.
It's really unusual.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But it grab you in, and having the mouth on the side, you know.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes
he looks like a footballer, doesn't he?
Yeah. Just sometimes they're so bizarre. They're
But they got to go.
notable.
They've got to go through the corporate things, so they all get filtered and they become very.
Well,
a lot of it's bland,
Yeah, but
you know?
sometimes they go for several years and
Yeah.
they become rusted on, so you can't
Yeah.
really change them.
Yeah.
So something like that, for example, is like really. There must be a better designed idea for this, but they stuck with
Well, this is Puritan brake fluid.
it. Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
Quaker Oats.
Yeah. Hancock gasoline.
Yeah.
It's a cowboy look,
Yep.
and that's 48 because cowboys are really big in the 50s and 40s. Film filter. Okay. KD. I like these
Oh, I love
sort of
this.
ads. Mr. H and Mr. M.
62 auto
And
equipment.
Yeah.
They're two mechanics, and obviously they have a lot to say.
Yeah.
But so they really imply, that there's a story about them. What do they yak on about? What are they?
Distributors.
Yeah.
Oil rings. Well, that looks pretty old.
Eager Beaver.
It's a mask.
Yeah. Duster.
Another mask.
Duster automobiles. It's an animated whirlwind. So there's no end to the ideas that mascots.
Well, also
created.
a lot of the stuff's been regurgitated.
Familiar
Been-
SO man.
A lot of it's been regurgitated, just you keep on changing.
Yeah.
A lot of some of these ideas go back to the early 1900s, and then they just kept changing them. Robots come in, you know. They had sort of
Cat boys.
They had sort of robot-y things, but they were like screws, something made up of screws. And he looked like a robot before robots actually came.
Yeah, Mr. Happy Homer is a home.
Yeah.
This is the Bic
Ballpoint.
Bic Boy 1960.
Ballpoint.
So the main point of difference between the other pencils or pens, dip pens, of course, the ballpoint pen, which was the this is the trademark for Bic. Anyway,
1960, and look at this.
the technology
Patent pending. Trademark. It hasn't gone through yet.
Yeah, you can see he's like a school kid with shorts and socks.
Except we weren't allowed to use them. They were expensive. When Biros came in, they were very expensive. So that's a stapler.
Mr. Master.
Yeah.
It's a lock.
General Paint.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Mr. Treadwell.
Oh, Raid. 70s.
1977. So this is a 1970s cartoon commercial. It's when a lot of animated commercials were created, and they were incredibly popular.
Yeah.
Incredibly popular because people would be watching cartoons regularly on TV, and to have them in an animated ad was very powerful stuff.
So this is Orkin is an exterminating company.
Yeah. This is a cartoon mascot for Royal Nibs 1955.
Paper towels.
For paper towels.
Yeah.
This is from a magazine ad.
Even got the artist in it.
Yeah, the cartoonist. So the whole idea of this, he would do these cartoons and probably for this magazine.
Yeah. You wouldn't get too many names left on ads, would you?
Not on ads, because you're not sure where it's going to go on the ad and how it's going to be used. So once you sign it off, once you send it in, it's no longer your responsibility. So you don't know really what they would do. So that's why you generally don't sign illustrations or cartoons for advertising, because it could backfire on you.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Ajax #2. Screw anchors.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like Bucky Beaver,
So
doesn't it?
characters to imbue the personality of the company or the nature of the product, or some positive.
Well,
aspect.
a white knight, stronger whites.
Yeah, some positive aspect that they could. I mean, that Ajax was actually tied in with live action commercials.
Yeah, well, they used to clean floors. Remember?
I didn't know that.
Hey, Cullingham, man, colouring book.
So, yeah, High Point Pixies.
Water conditioning.
Yeah, 1965.
I prefer the 50s.
See the range of
personally,
styles.
I prefer the 50s and 60s design to the 70s.
Yeah. This is 1960.
There didn't seem to be much originality in the 70s compared to the earlier years,
Baggy's Alligator.
Yeah.
1973, 1958, 1952. Yeah.
So
Good stuff.
we're getting towards the end. Can you sum up? There he is.
Mr. Magoo, yeah.
Oh my God!
So sometimes they'd use licensed cartoons.
Piggly Wiggly.
So and they would refer to things they couldn't get the license from sometimes. So it looks like a bit like Porky Pig.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah. Look at the colouring of this simple stuff, duotones. Very simple graphic.
Well, it's a supermarket.
Posters.
King Supers supermarket. Oh, I remember her. The Dutch girl was always cleaning everything up, yeah. I remember this sort of...
Super trim? What is
no,
that?
I remember that sort of design. I
Yeah.
don't remember the actual product.
1967. Promotional card for detergent.
Yeah.
So you could see that she's a lady in a towel, looks like, doesn't it? Or a lady in a product in a billboard.
Well, she's a product. She's a box or a bottle.
Awesome.
Rubber-made. So, can you sum up the use of...
Cartoons, well, personality. Each of the cartoon mascots
Yep.
have a personality which greatly benefits the product
Yep.
or the service or the company. So the brand is dead. The brand is dead and has no further use unless something keeps it alive. And the thing that keeps it alive are the cartoons. So no amount of graphic design will help.
Yep.
No amount of celebrity endorsement will help.
Yep.
It's all about something that is very simple and underlooked and probably underutilized.
It seems that some of the worst products
See, everything
have
tells
the
a
best
charming
ads. They
story.
have the best ads.
Copper tone, without the girl with the puppy, copper tone, invisible,
Yeah.
and it would not survive. Copper tone cartoon of the beautifully illustrated child and the dog having a funny moment on the beach.
Yeah.
That's what kept Copper Tone alive. There's nothing else. The product could be awesome. The product could be awful. But it's all to do with the cartoon making that incredible, powerful impact. So, and today we're looking at it. You cannot think of a product anymore without thinking of the opportunity for creating a mascot for it. That's how.
Well,
versatile
especially
they
for
are
things
and how
like
powerful
products like
opportunity is.
industrial things.
That's
you know
a
what I mean?
lovely seagull or whatever that is. The bird.
It's
Go
some sort of-
get a bird. So I can see there's a lot of kiwi. I don't know what that is. Kiwi.
Well, it's
Shoe cleaner.
it's international.
Yeah.
You buy that everywhere.
There's a leaf, Johnny Mint.
Yeah.
Such
Little
incredible amount
soft-
of versatility and
I remember
beautiful.
these
It's-
ads.
Yeah, these are like 1950s or 60s, early 60s children's book illustrations.
They were a lot in Punch magazine. I remember the 50s Punch magazine.
Yeah,
that we used to read.
This is from international cover of In-Flight Menu. That's an In-Flight Menu. Hush Puppies, another big brand, of course.
Well, I mean, it's cashing in on the hippies. So he's a hippie.
Yeah,
He's
Hush
a hippie.
Puppies.
And
was
look
a-
at this. That's hippies.
Yeah, that was a TV show, I think.
Was it?
Not Hush Puppies, but Hush Puppies are shoes, but that Beagle or whatever that dog is.
Okay.
That was a famous TV show. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah.
Well, I remember this 46. That goes back. So this is
Free fun book. Miss
the
Curious.
First Lady of First Aid.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Okay.
Lovely.
52.
It's like a lovely comic.
Yeah, so especially with things like industrial goods,
Where else the music?
by turning,
Note.
by turning,
Isn't that awesome? Another
and
kangaroo.
of course the image
That is
stays in your
Warner
head,
Brothers
and of
kangaroo.
course some of these came with music,
Yeah.
jingles.
They all had possibilities.
Cold tablets.
Except him, the cold bug.
Yeah, he looks
I've
pretty.
done a
Look,
few
he
bugs.
looks pretty. 66.
Cold and flu bugs myself.
You think there's a bit of drugs in there? A bit of Picasso or something,
Wassily Kandinsky.
Vasily.
This is the Alka-Seltzer Speedy, the Alka-Seltzer kit. So you look at these, they immediately tell you a story. They have a voice.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Speedy, the Alka-Seltzer kid.
If you swallow his hat, you won't have a headache, right?
If you eat his hat.
Yeah, if you eat his hat, yeah.
Probably got a little bolt.
Have fun in Las Vegas. 55.
Vegas Vic. The Nevada Club.
Well, they had
So these are
Sinatra doing the
cartoons
same
used
thing.
to appeal to adults. The Wisconsin Bucky Badger. So these are really, really super packed with story and sell the product.
Well, they're going somewhere, aren't they?
Yeah, unbelievable.
They're
You
walking
couldn't
out the
do
door.
this with people. You could not do this with a graphic design.
Well.
You couldn't do. You can't. You cannot do it with a photograph or a model or.
That'd have to be a zoom
anything
shot.
else.
That'd have to be a zoom shot.
But look, it's undeniable. You'll always remember this. The guy opening, his jacket and he's got these blades in it or something. Or what's he doing there? Oh, he's got soap suds on his face.
Well, they're razor blades.
Yeah, so it tells you a story immediately, what the product does, what it's about, and look at the character. Trust us.
His toiletries.
We're fun.
Yeah. What's underneath it all? Vassarette. Lingerie. I'm shocked. Shocked.
Yeah, but it's okay. You can see up her dress because she's a cartoon.
Yeah. Shocked, man. And look at this.
This is
Got to be Crumb.
Well, they're channeling something.
75.
75, yeah.
Got to be
Crazy Eddie.
Got to be. Oh, this is classic.
Yeah, beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting near the end.
Yeah, we are. Finally through here. Monocles.
Yep, monocles.
How irrelevant are they? Right?
He's a perver. Look at his eyes. It almost look coming. She's actually almost like breasts.
There was an actor with bulgy eyes like that.
He
in
was
the
a
40s.
comedian, yeah.
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 So,
But they didn't look like breasts.
no. Look at that guy. Isn't he brilliant?
And this guy, he's a bus. Look, he's a trailways.
Yeah. New.
He's a bus. Look,
Yeah.
slightly curved.
Yeah. Which is the worry. The bus man. Tested quality.
Yeah. And there he is
Donut
again. Paper towels. His royal nibs.
Yeah. His royal nibs.
Baseball. Okay.
Awesome stuff. Well, this is a book that we're going to review the second one, but in a few weeks. This is the book called Meet Mr. Product, and it's about cartoon mascots, the story of cartoon mascots. This is obviously American, but it can refer to international brands you may be familiar with.
What about now?
But
in
certainly the genesis
advertising?
of cartoons.
Now a lot of ads.
Well, a lot of kids' food don't use mascots
That's right.
anymore.
That's right.
Yeah, so they've become.
Is that
we're
just-
still
is-
familiar with them?
Yeah, but is that just
That's because
is that a
cartoons-
passing phrase?
No, cartoons are very, very powerful communicators.
Yeah.
Very powerful. There's nothing like it.
Well, they'll come back. They'll come back.
As communicators, yeah, but
Yeah.
probably not for kids' food or candy or anything like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
This
Oh
is
well.
Frantz Kantor and
Jim Bridges,
catch you
and I
next
feel
time.
like I've been on quite a journey today.
let's go and have some cornflakes.
Yeah, and check us out on Patreon.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks for the sour persimmons, cousin.